Alright, let's dive right into the fascinating history and significance of North Yungas Road, commonly known as the Death Road. This infamous stretch of road in Bolivia has gained a reputation as one of the most dangerous roads in the world, and for good reason. The construction of the North Yungas Road began in the 1930s during the Chaco War between Bolivia and Paraguay. It was built by Paraguayan prisoners of war, and the road was intended to serve as a crucial link between the capital city of La Paz and the Yungas region, which is known for its fertile land and agricultural production. The road stretches about 69 kilometers, or 43 miles, and was the primary route for transporting goods and people between La Paz and the Yungas region for many years. However, its notoriety stems from the hazardous conditions and high number of accidents that have occurred along the route. There are a few factors that have contributed to the road's infamous status. One is the narrow width of the road, which at some points is only wide enough for one vehicle to pass. This becomes especially challenging when you consider that the road is often used by large trucks transporting goods. Another contributing factor is the lack of guardrails along the majority of the route. This means that a slight miscalculation while driving could result in a long and deadly fall down the mountainside. Additionally, the road is prone to landslides and rockfalls, which only add to the danger. In 1995, the Inter-American Development Bank named the North Yungas Road the world's most dangerous road. This title, while morbid, has only added to the intrigue surrounding this treacherous route. So, now that we've covered the history and significance of the North Yungas Road, let's move on to the geographical and environmental factors that make it so hazardous. Now let's take a closer look at the geographical and environmental factors that contribute to the hazardous conditions on the Death Road. This perilous stretch of road is infamous for its steep cliffs, narrow lanes, and frequent landslides, making it a truly treacherous journey for those who dare to travel it. The Death Road is carved into the Cordillera Oriental mountain range in Bolivia, with some sections reaching altitudes of over 15,000 feet above sea level. The road itself is a winding, narrow passage that clings to the side of the mountains, with sheer drops of hundreds or even thousands of feet, leading just inches from the road's edge. One of the most significant challenges posed by the geography of the road is the narrow lanes. At some points along the route, the road is only wide enough for a single vehicle, which can be particularly nerve-wracking when you consider that trucks, buses, and other large vehicles frequently use this road. This leads to many instances where vehicles must inch past each other with little room to spare, making even the slightest misjudgment potentially fatal. Landslides and rockfalls are also common along the Death Road, thanks to the region's frequent rainfall and the unstable nature of the soil and rock. These landslides can strike without warning, blocking the road or even sweeping vehicles off the edge of the cliff. Another environmental factor that contributes to the road's danger is the weather. The high altitude and humid climate of the region can lead to heavy fog, rain, and even snow, which can drastically reduce visibility and make driving conditions even more treacherous. So, as you can see, the geographical and environmental factors of the Death Road play a significant role in making it one of the world's most dangerous roads. Next, let's analyze the driving challenges and risks involved in navigating this deadly route. Moving on, let's analyze the driving challenges and risks involved in navigating the Death Road. As we've mentioned earlier, the road is notorious for its narrow width, lack of guardrails, and treacherous terrain. But there are even more factors that make driving on this road a daunting experience. First and foremost, the absence of guardrails along most of the route is a significant risk. With steep cliffs and drops of hundreds or even thousands of feet, the slightest miscalculation or loss of control could result in a tragic accident. Drivers must be constantly alert and focused, as there is no room for error. Poor visibility is another major challenge when driving on the Death Road. The weather in the region can change rapidly, with heavy rain, fog, and even snow, reducing visibility to near zero in some cases. This makes it incredibly difficult for drivers to see what lies ahead, whether it's an oncoming vehicle, a sharp turn, or a landslide blocking the road. Sharing the road with other vehicles, cyclists, and pedestrians is yet another challenge that drivers face on the death road. The narrow lanes often force drivers to get uncomfortably close to the edge of the cliff while passing other vehicles or avoiding obstacles. With the increasing popularity of the road as a tourist destination, more and more cyclists and pedestrians are entering the mix, adding to the risks and challenges. There's also the issue of the road's unpredictable nature. Landslides and rockfalls can occur without warning, potentially blocking the road or causing a vehicle to lose control. The drivers must be prepared to react quickly and calmly to any obstacles that they may encounter. In summary, navigating the death road presents a multitude of challenges and risks, from the absence of guardrails and poor visibility to sharing the road with various users. Next, let's investigate the safety measures and precautions that travelers must take when traversing this deadly route. Now, let's investigate the safety measures and precautions that travelers must take when traversing the death road. Given the numerous hazards and risks associated with this infamous route, it's essential to prioritize safety and adhere to best practices while navigating it. One of the most important safety measures to consider is using experienced guides or tour operators. These professionals know the road well and understand the unique challenges it presents. They can help ensure that you're well prepared for the journey and provide valuable advice on how to navigate the road safely. Maintaining proper vehicle maintenance is another crucial precaution when traveling on the death road. Ensuring that your vehicle is in optimal condition with functioning brakes, adequate tire tread, and working headlights is vital to minimizing the risks associated with driving on this treacherous route. It's also important to follow local driving customs and rules. One such rule on the death road is that vehicles driving uphill have the right of way. This is because they have less visibility and maneuverability compared to those driving downhill. It's essential to be aware of these customs and abide by them to avoid misunderstandings and accidents. Driving at a cautious and controlled speed is another vital safety measure. The unpredictable nature of the road, combined with its narrow width and steep cliffs, means that drivers must be prepared to react quickly to any obstacles or changes in conditions. By maintaining a safe speed, you give yourself more time to react and reduce the risk of losing control. Lastly, it's critical to remain alert and focused throughout the journey. The death road demands constant attention and concentration from drivers, as even a momentary lapse could have disastrous consequences. Avoid distractions and ensure that you're well rested before embarking on this daunting drive. In conclusion, travelers must take several safety measures and precautions when traversing the death road, including using experienced guides, maintaining proper vehicle maintenance, and following local driving customs. Next, let's explore the role of tourism and adventure seeking in the popularity of this infamous route. Finally, let's explore the role of tourism and adventure seeking in the popularity of the death road. Despite its reputation as one of the world's most dangerous roads, or perhaps because of it, the death road has become a popular destination for thrill seekers and adventurers from around the globe. The breathtaking scenery and adrenaline-pumping experience of navigating the treacherous terrain have transformed the death road into a must-visit spot for many travelers. In recent years, the road has gained particular popularity among mountain bikers, who flock to the area to tackle the challenging route and experience the stunning landscapes. Tour operators have capitalized on this growing interest, offering guided tours and bike rentals for those looking to conquer the death road. These tours typically include transportation, equipment, and experienced guides who can help ensure a safe and enjoyable experience. However, it's essential to weigh the potential dangers against the thrill and excitement of conquering this infamous route. While many adventurers successfully complete the journey without incident, accidents and fatalities do occur, often due to a combination of the road's inherent risks and poor decision-making by travelers. When considering whether to embark on this adventure, it's vital to be honest with yourself about your experience, skill level, and risk tolerance. The death road is not for everyone, and attempting the journey without proper preparation or respect for the risks involved could have tragic consequences. In conclusion, tourism and adventure seeking play a significant role in the popularity of the death road. The thrill of conquering this notorious route, combined with the stunning scenery, has drawn countless travelers to the area. However, it's crucial to weigh the potential dangers against the excitement and ensure that you're adequately prepared for the challenges that lie ahead. Stay safe and happy adventuring.